Hello everyone, welcome back to EU Plane Spotters. Today I'm taking you on a sighting journey from the beautiful island of Palma de Mallorca in Spain back to Dublin, Ireland. This trip begins with me driving a black Mercedes GLA from my hotel through the Strait of Palma before heading to Mallorca Airport. I will show you the busy summer atmosphere at the airport, the Airside departure area, the shops, restaurants, and my final moment in Mallorca. Before boarding my flight, Ryanair Boeing 737-800 with registration EI-DWY. You will experience the boarding process, the aircraft cabin, takeoff views over the Mediterranean Sea, and the journey across Europe towards Ireland. But the adventure does not end there. After landing at Dublin Airport, I had a surprising backpack mixed up.
Someone took my bag.
That created a little confusion before finally making my way to the red parking shuttle bus. So stay with me until the end and experience this entire journey. If you enjoy aviation travel and airport experiences, please subscribe, like and share this video because it helps support EU Plane Spotters create more videos like this. The journey started as I walked towards this Mercedes GLA I got from Record Go Car Rentals. This was the car I used during my stay here in Mallorca, and today I'll be the one driving it to the airport. Traveling with me to Mallorca Airport are my daughter Rosalind and her boyfriend Evans. We all arrived here together with my wife, my 10-year-old son, to enjoy the holiday together. However, this time I'm the only one flying back to Dublin because I have to return to work that weekend. The rest of my family will be staying behind and continue enjoying their time here in Mallorca. I started the journey by driving towards Palma Airport. The drive took me through the heart of Palma city. I passed through Plaza España, one of the most famous and important area in Palma. This area is known as a major transport connection point and is surrounded by shops, restaurants and beautiful city buildings. From there I continued down to Avenidas, the famous wide road that circles the old city of Palma. The streets were full of life. Tourists were walking around, restaurants were busy, and feel the energy of summer in Mallorca. Try to give the cars this time, so that way you'll be able to, in case of the car breaks or whatever happens, you'll be able to just, control your vehicle. It gives a sign when you're like speed limit to tell you. I joined the MA19 highway, the main road connecting Palma with the airport. As I drove towards the airport, I looked back at the memories created here on this beautiful island. Mallorca is one of the famous islands in the Mediterranean. The island has thousands of years of history with influences from different civilizations including the Romans, Moors and the Spanish Kingdom. From ancient street to modern tourist area, Mallorca has managed to combine history and holiday life perfectly. After the drive, I finally arrived at Palma de Mallorca Airport, also known as San Juan Airport. The exterior of the airport was extremely busy because this was summer season. Thousands of passengers were arriving and departing every day.
careful with driving, okay? There's nothing like I'm an expert driver, doesn't exist. An expert driver is the person that watches where it's going, obeying all the rules.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. Okay. I have a good day at work as well.
Bye, Take care of yourself, okay? Just drive safely, okay? Take it easy, okay?
The airport is one of Spain's busiest airports and plays a huge role in connecting Mallorca with cities across Europe. Son San Juan Airport opened in 1960 and has expanded over the years to handle the huge growth of tourism in the island. Today, it serves millions of passengers every year, especially during the busy summer months. Because I had no luggage to check in, I went straight towards security. The airport was full of travelers, families, tourists, and business passengers were all moving through the terminal. After passing the security, I immediately saw the escalator on my right. This escalator takes passengers up into the airside departure area. Once upstairs, the atmosphere completely changed. There were many shops, restaurants, cafes, and comfortable areas where passengers could relax before their flight.
Meta.
Ah, Meta? Yes, here.
Yeah.
Half Meta arrival.
The Gen 2.
This one is 419. This one is the same price. It's 449.
Qué suerte tengo entonces. Vamos, hagamos. Sería 79 y todo, ¿verdad?
79,99.
Perfecto. Vamos a hacerlo.
Since I still had time before boarding, I decided to get something to eat. I bought a Spanish sandwich called bocadillo de lomo. This is a popular Spanish sandwich made with pork loin, and it was a perfect final taste of Spain before flying back to Ireland.
Creo que es como bocadillos.
¿Qué quieres? ¿Un bocadillo?
Sí.
Aquí tenemos nuestro sándwich. ¿De qué quieres? ¿De jamón serrano?
De lomo no tendrán estos aquí.
De lomo hay allá, en este bar de allá, hay uno de lomo y pimiento y todo esto.
¿Tiene algo de lomo, bocadillo de lomo, algo así?
De lomo, nosotros tenemos estos.
Ok. ¿Cuál es el lomo jamón? Ese, vale. ¿Puede darme uno, por favor? ¿Me puede meter como en el horno? ¿Puede? Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Hola amigo, dime,
¿Cómo estás?
¿viste que tenías que volver?
Sí.
3.95.
Vale.
¿Tarjeta o efectivo?
Sí, tarjeta.
However, one important thing to remember about Mallorca Airport is that there is a lot of walking. The terminal is large and some gates can be quite far, so always give yourself enough time. As I continued walking, I saw the McDonald's sign right in front of me. Yes, there's a McDonald's inside Mallorca Airport.
Irish.
Continuing through the terminal, I reached the passport control area. Unfortunately, I could not record here because of airport security rules. There were even more shops. One place that caught my attention was Popeyes. For all the crunchy chicken lovers out there, this is something you should know. Mallorca Airport has Popeye. If I knew Popeye was here earlier, I probably would have chosen their crispy chicken instead of buying my sandwich. I love crunchy chickens. was very busy. Passengers were waiting everywhere for different flights across Europe.
¿A qué hora embarcamos? ¿O que no ha llegado todavía?
No, está aterrizando.
Está aterrizando, ¿vale? Entonces empezamos a embarcar a las 10.
Con este calzado tenemos la llamada para empezar.
Vale, muchas gracias.
I found my gate and luckily I was early enough to sit down and enjoy my sandwich before boarding. Soon boarding was announced. Because I had priority boarding, the process was quick and easy. We walked down the staircase and boarded the airport shuttle bus that would take us to our aircraft. Inside the shuttle bus, I met an Irish passenger who was also traveling back home. He told me he had enjoyed plenty of fun and sunshine during his time in Mallorca, and also he had many drinks.
Yeah, just I had a few days, so I had to join them, and then I'm leaving them behind now.
You drank a couple of beer?
I've been, definitely.
You could see from the passengers around us that many people were leaving with great memories from their holiday. Waiting for us on the apron was my aircraft for today's journey, a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 with registration EI-DWY. The Boeing 737-800 aircraft is one of the most successful passenger aircrafts in the world. It is designed for short and medium distance flights and is used by airlines across the globe.
If you require any assistance, please don't hesitate to ask a member of crew. Thank you very much and welcome on board.
Walking inside the aircraft, I entered the familiar Ryanair cabin. The aircraft had the famous blue and yellow colors throughout the interior.
Very good morning, folks. From the flight out, more welcome on board this Ryanair service FR 942, taking you up to Dublin. My name is Richard Birmingham. My pleasure to fly today. Today, calling up the flight deck. With me is Senior First Officer Tom and the cabin already met Ruben, Roxana, and on board for your comfort and safety. Flight time today around about 2 hours 30 minutes. Conditions pretty good, nice and smooth and clear.
At the front of the aircraft is the cockpit, where the pilots control every part of the flight.
17 degrees. Winds are light from the southwest. Make yourselves comfortable and put me through the flight. We'll update you later. Thank you.
The cabin layout is designed to carry a large number of passengers efficiently. Above the seat are the overhead compartments where passengers store their hand luggages.
Some safety features over the 737-800 series aircraft. All headphones must be removed for this demonstration.
May we have your complete attention as they demonstrate the safety.
The aircraft pushed back from the gate and started taxiing towards the runway.
Parte delantera, en las filas 16 y 17 y en la parte trasera. La salida más cercana podría estar detrás de su asiento. En una evacuación de emergencia, deben dejar todas sus pertenencias dentro del avión. Para abrocharse el cinturón de seguridad, introduzca el extremo metálico plano dentro de la hebilla. Tire de la cinta para ajustarlo. Para desabrocharlo, levanten la pestaña de la hebilla. En caso de pérdida de presión en la cabina, las mascarillas de oxígeno caerán automáticamente del panel superior. Si esto ocurriera, permanezca sentado. Tire firmemente de la mascarilla para comenzar el flujo de oxígeno. Cubra completamente con la mascarilla su nariz y boca, ajustándola con la goma elástica y respire con normalidad. El oxígeno circula aunque la bolsa no se infle. Colóquese su propia mascarilla antes de ayudar a otros. Los chalecos salvavidas se encuentran o en el panel superior o bajo sus asientos. Si fuera necesario, saque el chaleco de su envoltorio. Introduzca la cabeza por la abertura, pase la cinta alrededor de la cintura, abróchela a la hebilla y ajústela. Infle el chaleco solo en el exterior del avión accionando fuertemente el tirador de color rojo. Los chalecos tienen un tubo para inflarlo o desinflarlo y una luz para llamar la atención. La información específica de seguridad de este avión se encuentra en una tarjeta de seguridad en la proximidad de su asiento. Hoje esta tarjeta antes del despegue. Es importante que sigan las señales de cabina y las instrucciones dadas por su tripulación. Fumar o vapear está terminantemente prohibido en este avión. Asegúrese ahora de que su equipaje de mano esté guardado correctamente bajo el asiento de enfrente o en el maletero superior. Su cinturón de seguridad abrochado, la mesita plegada, reposabrazos en posición horizontal y las persianas de las ventanas abiertas. Gracias por su atención. Relájense y disfruten del vuelo.
The Boeing 737 lined up on the runway. Every aviation lover enjoys full power. The aircraft accelerated down the runway and lifted into the sky. took off from Palma de Mallorca Airport and leave the beautiful island of Mallorca behind. Our journey to Dublin Ireland begins. Looking through the window, I could see the beautiful coastlines of Mallorca, the deep blue Mediterranean Sea stretched out beside the island. The mountain beaches and cities, Palma slowly became smaller as we climbed higher. Seeing Mallorca from above was absolutely beautiful. A few minutes after takeoff, we leave the Balearic Islands and fly over the clear blue waters of the Mediterranean Sea as we head towards mainland of Spain. Soon, the Spanish countryside disappears behind us as we head towards the Bay of Biscay. A large stretch of water separates northern Spain from the west coast of France, and it's one of the most beautiful parts of this journey.
Jacket shields, and many, many more. So if you're feeling generous or feeling lucky and want to win some of our amazing prizes, such as €1,000, €10,000, 100,000, 1 million, or a brand new car, please don't hesitate to stop and ask me when I'm passing through the cabin. Thank you very much, and the very best of luck.
On our service to high level, take us on your favorite drinks, Dublin Islands, Airside,
Ryanair operates a buy onboard service. This means passengers are not automatically given free meals during the flight. If you want food, drink or snacks, you can purchase them from the cabin crew. The airline also offers products such as perfumes, travel items and gift cards during the flight. Passengers can choose to buy these items while traveling. After crossing into France, we continue our flight over the French landscape, past close cities such as Bordeaux, Nantes, and Brest from the cruising altitude. The view below shows endless fields, forests, rivers, and small towns. At the front and rear of the aircraft are the toilets. They are compact but designed to provide passengers with the facilities needed during the flight. The galley, also known as the aircraft kitchen area, is where the cabin crew prepare drinks, snacks, and other items during the journey. Leaving France behind, we continue across the Celtic Sea towards the United Kingdom. As we approach Britain with views of the Welsh countryside and cities like Cardiff.
Ladies and gentlemen, cabin switch on the fasten seatbelt signs here, begin our final descent into Dublin. We kindly ask you to please return to your seats and ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened. Tray tables are up, armrests are down, and window lights fully on. Any baggage may be removed during the flight, must have be restowed the overhead lockers or underneath the seats in front of you during that cabin aisle, and emergency exits can clear all baggage.
After crossing the United Kingdom, we make our way over the Irish Seas as Ireland slowly comes into view. As we begin our descent, the east coast of Ireland appears below us, past near areas such as Wicklow before turning towards Dublin Airport. After traveling across 4 countries and several seas, the aircraft lines up for landing. Landing into Dublin Airport was smooth. After touchdown, the aircraft taxied towards the terminal.
Captain, thank you. Yours to on the press deck, folks. Welcome to Dublin.
Passengers started preparing to leave the aircraft, but then something unexpected happened. When I arrived to collect my backpack, I couldn't find it. My bag was missing. I was shocked. I immediately went to one of the flight attendants and explained what happened. She asked me to wait.
Sorry, I think someone was taking a pic of my bag. Huh? I think someone mistakenly took my bag.
Your bag is?
Yes, I think that's not mine. Huh? Sorry?
What is not yours?
The one there, it's not mine. Black, mine is black. I saw
How was your bag?
it's black. Black. See, again, yeah, I think somebody, that's in position, that's where mine is, right?
Yeah.
So I think someone took mine instead of his. That's not mine. I think the person might be going, thinking he's having his bag. Not that his own is there. That's not mine.
Yeah, you can realize they will wait for you over there, but you don't. Thank you. You have to go to the police station for the airport.
You had it up, right?
¿Ah? Ya have it, that's in position. Yo estoy seguro que esta persona habrá cogido mío pensando que es tuya.
Alright. I live to tell you
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. I couldn't get back up. I'm sorry.
No problem about that. I knew. Ah, vaya, ya voy dejando esto. Gracias. Ah. God Almighty, bless your holy name. Back to basis, walk start. You are the provider of our Omega, the finisher, the beginning and the end, the protector. You've been leading me through. Thank you so much, Lord. I was able to go this trip with my family. Back here. You, Almighty Lord, protect my family as thank you very much for supporting me. Wow.
Thank you for joining me on this journey from the beautiful island of Spain, Palma de Mallorca, to Dublin Island. I forgot to mention, while I was traveling to Palma de Mallorca and going through security at Dublin Airport, I was stopped because of the size of my power bank. It was too large to be allowed through security. The security officer explained that I had two options. I could either go back and give it to someone outside the airport or leave it behind for the airport to dispose of. The funny thing is, this wasn't my first time. Just a month earlier, while traveling to Nigeria, I lost another power bank the same way because I had no choice but to leave it behind. This time, I wasn't going to make the same mistake. I went back and left my power bank at the baggage service before continuing my journey. So if you ever find yourself in the same situation at Dublin Airport, don't panic. There's a baggage service where you can leave items that are not allowed through security and collect them when you return. Now that I'm back from Mallorca, it's time to head and collect my power bank. Hopefully it's exactly where I left it. I trust them.
I'm okay, just to pick up the power bank, okay? You remember, right? Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I think that's this one, right? Thanks so much, I appreciate it.
If you enjoy aviation travel and plane spotting videos, don't forget to subscribe to EU Plane Spotters, like this video and share with other aviation enthusiasts. Thank you for watching and I will see you on the next adventure. Bye for now.